Oh my God again. It's episode 1.
What?
Aggressive Talk Podcast. Let's get it.
What?
Where there is
no cap,
no filter.
Just talk. Aggressive that is. I'm your host with the most JD Polo, baby. You heard?
And we in here is Karen.
Yeah. So this is our first podcast of the year, y'all. So let me give you a rundown on how we do things. We just friends chopping it up about social events and things going on in the world and our opinions on those things. Yeah. You feel me? So first we gonna hit about I Feel Away, you know what I mean? Then we gonna go to the World Tea, you know what I mean? Then we gonna come to the Viewer's Choice.
Yeah, we talking about our weekly affirmations that we doing, the word of the day, and of course we talk about them jewels of the week.
God!
Hey.
So, we hope y'all vibing out with us today. Y'all know y'all getting some jewels, leaving with some information that y'all can apply to y'all daily life. You know what I mean? Make sure y'all subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is Aggressive Talk 410. Make sure y'all hit up our Instagram, Aggressive Talk 410.
Yeah.
And email us anything that you would like us to talk about for our Viewer's Choice. So, man, just get into it. We about to get into it right now. You all ready?
Dog, I be feeling away, dog. I be
What?
feeling away.
Feeling away about what, man?
Yo. All right, so what I really feel away about, like, y'all gotta stop doing this. If you see somebody with headphones in, or if you see somebody on their lunch break, don't come up to them talking, yo. I hate that shit. Like, my co-workers do that all the time. I'm sitting there trying to eat my lunch. You see me with headphones in and you still trying to talk to me. I feel away about that. Let's not do it.
Is that all you feel away about, my nigga?
That's it, yo. That's it. That really burns me up, though.
Do you know what I feel away
What you
about?
feel away about?
This is JD Polo speaking. I am a lesbian.
Oh.
So what I feel away about is chicks. Chicks. I said chicks that don't care about what they putting into their bodies. You feel me?
Yeah, eating all that.
They eating all that bad stuff, baby. Do you know what you put in your body? I gotta taste. I gotta taste it.
I gotta eat that shit.
Listen, I gotta eat what you eat. Me. I consume what you eat, baby, like it's hereditary. I need you to care about what you feeding me, baby, because I like to eat. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's what I feel away about. Take pride in what you feeding yourself because you feeding me. And I don't like meat. I don't like pork. I don't like beef. I don't eat chicken. I eat fish.
I eat fish, sir.
I eat fish, baby. I like fruits and I like vegetables and water.
There you go.
I don't drink soda.
Listen,
I can't have caffeine.
Drink your water, yo. Drink your water.
Just drink your water, baby. That's what I feel away about, man. We're not going to keep going on what I feel away about.
Yeah.
But that's what we feel away about. So every week, we're going to tell you what we feel away about. So y'all can get to know our personalities and our pet peeves, our likes and dislikes.
Exactly.
So that's what we did.
We in there, yo. World Tea, so I know everybody named Mother. It's on Facebook, it's on IG, it's on Twitter. You talking about what?
R. Kelly.
Oh, fucking Kelly, nigga. That nigga's nasty, okay? We talk about nasty ass all fucking Kelly, okay? You took the time did you watch that shit?
I actually watched 2.5 episodes.
2.5 episodes.
But, you know, I saw him, you know, the episode when he peed, you know, back in the day when I was young. You feel me? And I really didn't understand. I knew it wasn't right.
Yo, it's crazy. If you think about, like, I just know it was a joke back in the day. Like, when people used to say that shit, like, I piss on you, Dave Chappelle, I pee on you. You know what I mean? Like, you didn't think about the severity of that nigga sitting there at that fireplace, like, setting that fucking camera up. Like, he's excited and ready to fuck this little, how old was Shorty? She was young. She was a young one. 15 and shit. Like,
she really had a adolescent body.
Yo, she was young as shit. But see, back then when it came out, I didn't have, I couldn't recognize that she was young as shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was, I remember that shit was on every corner. Every nigga had it. The bootleg man had that shit, and people was watching it.
Oh yeah,
like
and rotating,
niggas
sharing that shit.
Nasty, yo.
Yeah,
and we make that shit a joke. Like that shit is crazy. But I had a chance to watch. Like I watched all episodes of it. 5 Stick, look that up. 5 Stick got me lit. And
Lifetime.
I watched the episodes, and it was just it didn't tell me anything that we didn't already know, but the timeline and putting that shit all together, it was just like, oh, this nigga's really sick.
Yeah, but the thing about it is, when we first found out about his scandal in the beginning, I've talked, me and my cousins, we talk about it. We talk about it in group messages amongst our friends. As a child and young, you don't realize how the severity of an older man sleeping with a younger woman. You can't identify the negative contrast in that. Exactly. So as you get older and it's reintroduced to you, because you brush it under the rug, it's over. You're like, oh, maybe he did that one time. He got exposed, he's done. So then you hear that he's doing it again. You get what I'm saying? Then you hear...
Not again, it's a lifestyle.
It's a lifestyle, but it's brought to your attention because from the piss to now, before Lifetime, I was rocking. Step in the name of love. Right. 12 play. Exactly. I'm throwing that on when I'm trying to get,
But it just really goes to show, like, what money and a team can do behind you. Because, R. Kelly's nasty. He got the things, but he has a whole squad that's making sure that, ABC operation is running. Like, he has money. He has the ability to pay these people off. He has the ability to pay the family off. It's just really what we do with people that's in position, people that's in power. And, I feel like we kind of give them that. Like, it doesn't matter what you do outside because you're paying for certain people. You're paying people's bills. You putting money in people's pockets. And, people just don't think about the consequences or hold you accountable for it. Like, they just look the other way when it comes to shit like that. So, that really just, that I think it's a takedown of people in positions of power just with the whole Me Too movement. Like, they're making it so that, that shit, the shit that we used to accept, it just ain't gonna go no more. Like, it ain't something that can happen, for real.
Yeah, I mean, I understand that. A lot of people ask me, as an artist, I feel as though that a lot of, now, me being an artist now, as a mature artist and I'm older, I realize that we broadcast our lives and our lyrics. So me listening to R. Kelly before me being aware of this, I'm jamming off to the song. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? I'm jamming off to the vibe. And now I'm just like, I'm breaking apart these songs like 12 play, age ain't nothing but a number. Like, yo, what the fuck?
Exactly. Right in our face.
Right, so.
No playing right in our face for real.
Like 12 play, yo, like me seeing this shit now and I'm analyzing 12 play. One, come into my room of fun. We talking about playpen or like
fun room, hell yeah.
The fun room.
Yeah, I mean.
And I say, give me your tongue. When the doctor tell you give him your tongue, he checking for your tonsils and shit. This is what you tell kids. So I'm just like, what mind state was this man in when he was writing this song? And age ain't nothing but a number. I'm thinking, all right, maybe a younger dude, meaning 20s, 30s, maybe dating an older woman. You get what I'm saying? But he talking about age ain't nothing but a number. You 27 and she 15.
Nasty. But I mean, if you think about it, like, I know in high school, it was plenty of bitches that had niggas that was pulling up to the...
that's what everybody said, to the high school.
Yeah, like, I remember that, but I think it's a thing that, just as a community, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's something that we accept. It's something that we don't talk about. So now that it's coming out, like, everybody has an R. Kelly. Not everybody, but everybody pretty much got an R. Kelly in their family. If you don't know somebody, that did something inappropriate and, we just ain't talk about the shit, like, it just really draws attention. It makes you think about, oh, this shit is nasty. Like,
I just can't imagine. I have cousins that's 13, 14, 15. I don't give a hell how developed they can be, it's no way in hell that I can imagine having any sexual anything, thoughts or anything about a child. First of all, when they open their mouth, I will be turned completely off to adult mode. You know what I'm saying?
If you understand, like, I think that R. Kelly, and I think when people, they say stuff like, when you have trauma in your life, you kind of get trapped in that age. You ever heard of shit like that? Like, when people have trauma very early on, they get trapped in that particular, like, that age bracket. So I think R. Kelly, like, just the way that nigga dressed, like, he thinks that, you know, he fucking
still 13.
Exactly, like the trauma and shit. Because I mean, they talk about the trauma that happened in his life. It was his own fucking sister that did some shit to him. Like,
oh, for real?
Yeah, his own fucking sister, him, his brother. Like, she had them in there eating a box when they was young.
What?
Like, in some six. Yeah, so we have to realize, like, that nigga from a young child, he done had some shit happen to him. And it just warped his mind for real. And that's not an excuse for what he does, like he's sick. But, you know, you got to think that if they get trapped in that certain age, it's something that attracts him to, you know, younger females. My heart goes out to the parents that are sitting there hopeless with their child. Like, I can't imagine me sitting outside the studio throwing rocks at a window because I know my child is in there and she's trapped, shitting in a bucket in the corner. Like, that's some shit.
I would blow... listen. Yeah. I ain't no killer, but don't push me.
Listen. Okay.
Like, one thing I'm not gonna play about is my kids, and I don't have any. I have a niece that's 5. I have another niece that's 18. Listen, I do not play about that situation.
But I'm sure. Listen, they didn't play. I mean, definitely I
couldn't handle it. I couldn't handle it as well as they did.
Right.
Whole fucking mental would be gone.
But this is the thing, like, that's real world. Like, niggas gotta understand, like, if you don't hold your kids and mold your kids and let them know, listen, this is not what's acceptable. Just because this nigga got money, he can do shit for you, don't mean that you're supposed to do it. Like, they let their child go off with this guy because he had money and he had influence, and they just felt like, oh, you know, he's a good person, he'll take care. Like, no, you can't even, like, to be honest, like, you don't know who your neighbor is. You get what I'm saying? Like, you can't just trust your child everywhere. And that's one thing I take my hat off to my parents, because it was a lot of times when I wanted to sleep over certain places. It was a lot of times I wanted to do certain shit and they shut it down. Like, I don't know who that is. I don't know who that, you know, person is. I don't know what they do. They could have a brother or whatever. Like, it's okay to be overprotective sometimes. You got to do it, because in the long run, you know what I mean? Like, it pays off. That's it. But the shit, I mean, it's nasty, yeah. I can't even, like, just watching the shit, I was just disgusted. It was so many different emotions, and I think we should get that nigga out of here. Like, people, the discussions that people be having about, you know, well, it's just another way to take down a black man, and you don't see them doing Harvey Weinstein and all that other shit. Like, them niggas getting that day too. Like, why does that negate R. Kelly being, you know, thrown under the fucking jail? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I understand where you're coming from, and yes, I think he needs to be reprimanded for his actions, but why just one? If you're gonna single out one, and you talking about a music industry, you know, you need to single out them all. You need to grab them all.
I think this is going to cause the conversation to get where it is. Like, even, you know, and Jay-Z is my guy. Like, that's my dude. But now they coming after Jay-Z. They coming after Drake. You know, trying to size up shit and saying back in the day, Jay-Z, you know, Foxy Brown was what, 16. They said Lil Kim. How old was Lil Kim in her iconic picture? They said she was like 16 years old.
Hell no.
16 years old. Like, niggas don't, like, you know, that was a thing. Like, it wasn't talked about because it was anything goes. You know what I mean? In that industry. But it's bringing everything to the light. But I mean, I don't think it's necessarily single it out. I think it's just what we focus on. Like, people don't look at, like, it's plenty of documentaries out here about, you know, people that were in industry that, you know, are pedophiles and shit like that. It's just that we don't look at that. We're looking at the whole R. Kelly shit. But it's different documentaries out here of a niggas. We just focusing on Bill Cosby because he's a black man and R. Kelly because he like that shit aside. The nigga's nasty and he should be put under the jail.
No, I mean I understand that, but then it comes to my thing is if you gotta understand things are just not in our community. Mm-hmm. So if we're shunning it in our community and not holding everybody accountable that does it in our community. This is something that's gone nationwide. So you're involving other races, you're involving other cultures and everything in this. So if we're exposing people in our community, why aren't we exposing everyone? Why, like when I was on a radio show, why aren't we exposing these priests in these churches?
They are, yo. That's what I'm trying to say. Like people, they are exposing them. Like you wouldn't know about it unless, like they.
You wouldn't. But how are they exposing them? Are they exposing them as far as their community, or are they exposing them as far as media wise? Because it seems like, and this, I'm not taking anything from what he's doing. Whatever he's doing is wrong as what he's doing. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But why is it put on forefront when it's a black male? It's just, come on, what's his name? Charlie Sheen? What the hell? What is that his name?
They got shit about Charlie Sheen too.
What was the dude that was Alec? What was his name that was just spreading AIDS every fucking way?
Oh, Charlie Sheen. You right?
You get what I'm saying? Like it was when he was telling his story. It was an empathy behind
Hell
it.
Yeah,
it was empathize.
No,
like
I get that. I get what people
like
saying.
It wasn't. You weren't condemned. You weren't like silence him. He probably still doing fucking movies.
Yeah, that nigga got a whole show. Shit.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So my thing is, it's when it's a black male or black anything, it's just magnified, and it's not taking anything from him. You got to see the bigger picture of it. He's wrong. He been wrong.
Right. I just think when we have those conversations, like why we not doing everybody else, like focus on this shit. Like everybody else getting that shit. Harvey Weinstein, he got his fucking court dates. Like I think that takes away from the shit that's happening at hand. Like right now, you know, we on fucking R. Kelly. Tomorrow we gonna be on whoever the fuck else needs to, you know what I'm saying? Like true. Don't take away from like stay on that nigga. He's nasty. Fuck the parents. The parents were supposed to do what they were supposed to do, but that nigga's nasty. He's the predator. He's the one after them. Like, so it's just I'm happy with, you know, the conviction, not the convictions. I know they like calling him in. They trying to get him in and shit. So I'm happy that that's it's happening, but it's just like, yo, we let this shit go for so long. So many different lives. Like just the number of women that came out and said that they had the same exact story. Like, that shit is crazy that he was allowed to get away with that shit for so long. And,
true.
You know what I mean? Like, people work, but it's the status quo. It's what happens, yo. It's the status quo. So, I don't know. Shit is nasty, yo.
I mean, all in all, we don't agree with his actions. But, I mean, I think the man makes good music. And another thing is I have to reevaluate the songs that I may sing because I need to sing these fucking lyrics. Am I singing the song of a pedophile? Am I affirming a pedophile?
Right.
You know what I mean? Am I age ain't nothing but a number being a pedophile? You get what I'm saying? So my thing is I love his music. Step in the Name of Love, I Believe I Can Fly. But in real artistry and being an artist, you put your life into your music. Mm-hmm. So I need to know, what the fuck am I singing? What part of his life am I singing? Am I singing when he's prevailing amongst just you know, obstacles in his life? Or am I singing him fucking a child? I need to know this. So if I don't, that's my thing with it. But I can't take away from his creativity. I can't take away from his writing ability. You know what I'm saying? He's a god when it comes to this writing shit. But as a human being,
right.
He fucked up.
Yeah, get him the fuck
I'm
out
sorry,
of here.
he fucked up.
I mean, I even caught myself. It's a lot of the people that I follow. You know, they're saying like, I don't care what y'all say, it ain't gonna take nothing away from R. Kelly, and that's cool. Like the song come on, and I don't even realize that I'm rocking my hips to it before. Oh shit, it's R. Kelly.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Man,
like,
12 played a straight panty drop.
Like I didn't.
This right here is a panty dropper.
Exactly.
You
like,
feel me?
But I know that.
Sorry,
I'm
I
not
apologize.
gonna, I'm not gonna actively give this nigga my money. That's where I'm drawing the line.
Got you.
So you won't at my wedding. It won't be step in the name of love. Like it's gonna be. I think that's a hard thing, but you gotta get that nigga. You gotta get him out of here, y'all.
Yeah, but step in the name of love. What is that? Is he stepping because it's in the name of loving a minor? Or you feel it make you just think about every fucking thing that you sang into like.
My thing is and what really threw me is I don't understand the type of time that this nigga is on, because just like they said, I heard a lot of people saying when do he have the time to do this? Like, he was in Atlanta, flew to LA, had a home full of bitches fucking them, back in the studio. Like, how did he have time? How do you have time to do all this? And then his whole life, just thinking about his mindset, he sings about sex. He's fucking constantly, because that's what he's doing. His whole life revolves around sex. Like, if you think about his whole life revolves around
he might just be a sexual being.
No, that's past a sexual being, yo.
That's a perversual being. My bad.
Perversual.
Did I make a word up?
You made that up. Ding, ding, ding. But
ding, ding. Perversual. That's the word. Perversual being.
Made that shit up.
You're perversual.
Yeah. It's just it's crazy, and he's in the club talking about
the parents too. Yeah. The parents too. You gotta grab a hold of your kids. Because kids are easily influenced when they have no guidance and they have no way out.
Exactly.
Very easily influenced. And I say this because I mentor kids. I've saved kids. You feel what I'm saying? They are very easily influenced. So, yes, he has a problem. But parents, we need to step up. You know what I mean? And talk to your kids. See what they're lacking.
Early.
See what they're missing.
Talking to them.
Let them know what the signs are. I ain't saying my daddy turned me gay, but every time my daddy would give me $1 or $2, he would talk to me about dudes. He called me KK. That's my middle name. He said, I'm a man. And mans will tell you, I love you, baby, and they just want one thing.
Right.
They want the twat. You feel what I'm saying? They want the twat. So every time he gave me money, he told me this. He told me he didn't want me to have a boyfriend till I was out of college. Okay?
College.
My mother told me if I had sex, she would give me a hysterectomy.
Oh.
That's what she said. And then she get mad because I'm gay. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm just telling you how parents can influence your decision. Not saying she made me gay, because that's not it. But it made me think. So every time a dude would tell me some shit, I was aware that he might be just saying this because he wants to have sex. You get what I'm saying? He might be just spitting this because he wants to have sex. So I was aware and I was cautious. That's not why I'm gay. It just didn't work. You feel me? It just didn't happen. I never had sex with a dude. Not because of my dad or my mom. It just didn't do it. But just to say, parents, just talk to your kids, because we remember. Mm-hmm. We remember. My dad died when I was 14. He had these talks with me when I was 9 and 10. You get what I'm saying? So we remember these things as women. We remember the jewels that you implant in us. We don't forget. So talk to your kids, then you won't have to be a victim of surviving the R. Kelly.
Right. And just thinking about a lot of them girls that, that he has had and have now, they wanted to be in the industry. That was one of the things that he used to, lure them in a way, is just saying, hey, I can do this for you. I can do this, make your career do this. And we have to instill in our kids, you can get this shit yourself. Yeah, somebody else can help you, obtain your goal, but you got to understand it's a price to everything. Anything that you're trying to get, if somebody's saying that they can help you do something, you got to look at that, with every eye that you got, okay? Look at that shit backwards and forwards and understand, okay, what are they getting from this particular thing? Are they just doing this shit, for themselves, or is it something that they can do that's beneficial for both of us? So I think parents need to talk about just instilling that shit, that go-getter, in their kids.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah.
The world tears up. we must move on to another subject,
Yeah.
which is the viewer's choice. The viewer's choice is a question or statement that is brought to us by our viewer or supporter. So her name is on IG, Black in Heels.
Shout out to Black and Hills.
Shout out to Black and Hills, baby. What did it do? So what was our question?
So Black and Hills.
Go to the IG. We gonna go to the IG.
What's the IG real quick? What's that? Aggressive
Talk 410 on IG.
And make sure y'all hit that button.
Make sure y'all hit that button and follow us. If you don't follow us, fuck that. And make sure you send all your questions and comments to aggressivetalk410@gmail.com. If not, just respond on one of the comments under one of the posts on our IG.
All right.
So tell them what she said.
Black and Hill. So what she said was, how do y'all feel about an ex coming to a family event or wanting to be around or involved after a breakup? Okay.
You want to talk about this? Or you want me to talk about this?
Listen, okay. I think it's different, and with lesbians, it's different because we tend to hold on to our exes with lesbians. So, a lot of people, they say, "Oh, that's my homegirl, that's my friend," or you find that a lot, especially studs. A lot of studs will have, friends that they might have did something with, but down the line it's all love. Like we good. So it's a touchy topic. Like my thing is just a level of respect. Like to know that you can come around, you could do stuff. Just don't do too much. Like know what your boundaries are. But I don't have a problem with that. We friendly out here. It's we friendly.
I'm what they call a stepdate.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
You got.
I got kids.
Oh, you got kids, huh?
I got kids. You feel what I'm saying?
Shit.
But not like I never, been sexual with no dudes and nothing like that. I never had kids of my own. But in a previous relationship, I helped raise 2 boys from the ages of 9 and 11, and now they're 19 and 16. Me and their mom, we haven't been together in about 4 or 5 years, and I'm around. I go to the house. I don't have to call. Her mom, loves me, and the kids, they my babies. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm around. Now, could I take that? I don't know.
Right, because
I don't know. No, I don't flirt with her, you know what I mean? We have a relationship. We talk about the kids. She hit me up. What you doing for school? What you doing for the books? Blah blah blah. I created them, but I didn't. I'm cool with the baby fathers and shit like that. But I'm a part of their life. So, coming to events, as long as I play my part, I'm not disrespectful.
Exactly.
She's moved on. She's got 2 kids, a fiance, and I'm respectful of that. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not my place. I'm there for the kids, and I'm just part of the family now. You know what I mean? So, I play my position. I play my position well. You know what I mean? As long as there's respect, and you don't overstep boundaries, an ex should be able to come around the family if they're considered family.
Right.
But if it was a nasty breakup and they just doing this because they was cool with the mom, they just trying to be around the mom.
Nasty, right.
Yeah, to being your business, then you gotta put that shit to a halt. You gotta talk to your mother like, "Man, I know you deal with Shorty or you deal with him, but please not around my new stuff because it's just drama."
Yeah, I just think with our community, it's small as it is. And especially in Baltimore. Like in Baltimore, it's a small community. You know everybody that mess with somebody. It's 9 times out of 10 the person you mess with, somebody that y'all can associate with. So I just think that a lot of people that we hold on to those particular relationships. And like we said, as long as it's being respectful, as long as you ain't doing too much, you ain't reminiscing when you around me, you ain't what I mean, like. It shouldn't be an issue. It's just
that reminiscence.
Don't be coming to me talking about remember when. No,
Girl, you remember Bitch, no.
No, I'm gonna smack you for real. Like,
You talk the Matrix, the pen. You feel me? Like, no, I don't. I don't recall.
Exactly.
Who are you? Like, no.
But I mean, also, what needs to happen with that is communication. Like,
Right.
a lot of, I know, girlfriends will be upset about that shit, but don't communicate. You just sitting there salty and then waiting for some shit to happen, and then the whole blows the fuck up. Like, no, if you feel some type of way, say that shit, and I'm gonna give you my piece on why this is family now. I no longer fuck with this person. This is family. You know what I'm saying? And if it's just a dialogue. Let me know why you feel a certain type of way. What is she doing to make you feel some type of way? And we can kind of make a decision on that going forward. But I just don't think you should immediately shut it down.
Yeah, that's like I had like even when my ex had her kids or whatever, and I went to the hospital. I probably ain't tell my ex that I did. I mean my girlfriend at the time that I did, because I didn't think she would probably understand. It wasn't like I was going because I wanted it. I was going because that's my family.
Right.
You know what I mean? We got the kids the kids had a brother and sister, so that's what it is. And the baby's being home, I was there. I mean, you know what I mean? But it goes hand in hand, because your mate might not understand why you still attached to a family.
Right.
Because they your family. They my family. It's bigger than just a relationship. They are my family. I'm helping raising 2 kids. Like, I'm in their life. They confide in me. So that's just what it is. I was broke up with my ex. I would go to her house and sleep in my kids' room with them. You get what I'm saying? Because that's just how we roll. A lot of people can't accept that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I understand, because I wouldn't be able to accept that. You better bring them kids to the house. Mm-hmm. But I feel as though I can handle myself. Right. I'm trustworthy.
I've never been in that situation. Thank God that I ain't got no kids. Like it's hard for me to relate to that a little bit, because I never understood it. Like they her kids. They her kids. Like but I get, if you've been in a relationship with them for a long time, and they are your kids.
It's because I established a relationship with the kids outside of the mother.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if I didn't do that, I wasn't forced into anything. This was something that I wanted to do.
Gotcha.
So I took that role on. You feel what I'm saying? Even after we broke up, even if I wasn't talking to her, we were beefing. Mm-hmm. They still my kid. They look at me as a refuge, and they reached out to me too as well.
What they call you?
They call me their godmom.
Oh, okay.
They call me Jay. They my babies. You know what I mean? That's my other mother.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? They look at me like I'm their best friend. They can talk to me about anything.
That's what's up.
You feel what I'm saying? And because the love they have for me, it makes me appreciate them even more. It's not like I'm desperate, like, oh, these my kids. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna whip your ass. No, we talk. They come to me and they confide in me. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, tell me how much they appreciate me. Don't want nothing from me. Just want to be in my presence. That's the type shit it is.
I like that shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, y'all tell us what y'all think. Like, do y'all think that the exes should be allowed to be around? The exes should be around the family. They should be able to pop up. Let us know. Comment. Let us know.
Right. So, bing, 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 bing. We moving on to our next subject. Our next subject is our weekly affirmation. Anytime we come on our podcast and we talk and we vibing, we want y'all to leave with some jewels that'll help y'all through the week until y'all hear our voices again. You feel?
I like to hear our voices again.
Just
you understand?
Listen, I'm putting the second voice on. Until you hear our voices again, you hear me. Again.
So this week's affirmation, we're talking about clarity, and that's anything, just having a clear mind, body, and spirit. So when day to day we consume a lot of things, we consume our Instagram feed, we consume Facebook, the R. Kelly shit that's going on, and the government shutdown that's going on, niggas out here without paychecks. So it's something that you have to just center yourself. Sometimes take a moment for yourself and just have clarity in your mind. So I want everybody just to know that focus on yourself, focus on what makes you happy, focus on what brings you love, what brings you light. And just every week, just say to myself, like, I want clarity. So I am calling forth clarity. It's a call and response for the universe. When you look after a certain thing, or when you're looking forward to a certain thing, it has to come to you, but you have to be in a posture to be able to get that. So, of course, the affirmation of this week is clear mind, body, and spirit. I am clear, I have clarity, and I call clarity forth to me. Let's get it.
What clarity?
Clarity, yeah.
If you ain't clarity, you ain't hearing me. So we want y'all to have clarity, man. If you don't understand what it is, look that shit up in the dictionary. It'll tell you. You feel me? Then get back to us. Respond under the text. You feel me? Right. So, this shit right here. The word of the motherfucking week. So when we do the word of the week, we tell you the word, and we tell you what the first thing that comes to mind. Our word of the week is balls.
Yo.
It's just the perfect thing because the topic was R. Kelly for the world tea. So balls. When you hear the word balls, what do you think about, Karen?
Balls. Why you gotta say it like
Balls.
Oh, balls. I think sweaty.
So you think scrotum?
Ugh, yeah, balls, yo. Balls.
Yo, when I hear the word balls, man, I think of penis.
Balls.
I don't know why I orders, dick and balls. I don't know why I automatically go to, like, perversion. Like, I guess this fits well with R. Kelly, but I don't want to put myself in the same box as R. Kelly. But when somebody says balls, I think of penis, like penis balls.
Balls.
I don't think about basketball. I don't think about football, soccer ball. Just ball. Miss Ball. Miss Ball, Tiffany. Miss Ball. But just balls. You feel what I'm saying? Go ahead. What you say?
I forgot. You done fucked me up.
All right.
Balls, yo.
Ball, not basketball.
I think it's because of how he said balls. This is how you say
So
ball.
if I would have been like,
Ball.
balls.
What do you think about balls?
What do you think about balls?
Yeah, ball.
You know
I gotta
what?
stop
Because when
saying
you
balls.
say balls,
It's
when you say
balls.
like, you're like, maybe a ball.
Right.
Dress nice.
Yeah.
and-
Oh,
okay.
ball.
A ball.
Okay.
So it's how I say. When I say ball,
Right.
it sounds real aggressive and
Exactly,
dickly.
aggressive.
You feel me?
Dickly. What
Dickly.
the fuck?
So if you say, what about balls?
Yeah.
Tennis balls. Okay, because that sounds
I really
proper.
don't-
Tennis balls, soccer balls, basketballs,
Okay.
dick balls.
Okay.
So it's the aggression that I put in.
In your
Balls.
Okay. Yeah.
Got
I
you.
don't want to hear balls no more. I think I'm done on balls.
The word of the week is balls.
I'm
I
good.
want y'all to think about balls all fucking week.
I don't want to
What
think about
kind
balls.
of balls do you want? Do you want
I don't want them.
balls?
I don't think I want the balls.
Do you want balls?
No, I'm good.
Do you want meatballs?
I'm good. I'm good on ball. Subway do got a meatball sub though. That's
What?
They put the cheese on there.
But I don't eat meat.
Oh yeah.
I eat fish. Like I told you ladies earlier. Fish.
Yeah. Shout out to Subway. Eat fresh.
Eat fresh.
Eat fresh.
That is the fuck. That's the affirmation. Eat fucking
Eat
fresh.
yo.
All right.
Let's do it.
All right, so we about to wrap up this podcast, man. This is our first podcast, so it's going to be available on YouTube, audio. It's going to be available on my Facebook Live, which is JD Polo on Facebook. It's going to be available on YouTube, and we're going to try to put some audio on our IG.
And we also on Anchor, y'all.
Yes, we're on Anchor as well. So this is our first time doing this. We're missing one, which is Trigger. And once Trigger, my nigga, come up on here, you know what I mean? We probably get her in the second, third episode. Who knows? You feel me? But she will be her fine ass on here. You feel me? So right now, we appreciate everybody that rocked out with us. Still sound like Peter.
Yeah.
We appreciate everybody that rocked out with us, who tuned into our live on Facebook.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Who are gonna tune into this podcast on YouTube. We love you guys dearly. We got so much content for you guys. This is the first time, our first time vibing out. So just know how it's gonna go. It's gonna be beautiful. So we're gonna come on with our outro. Our outro is where we just leave you for some jewels for the week to think about till we come back again. So boom, song of the week is what?
Oh, my song of the week. So I can't get off of what's his name? 21 Savage, yo. Have you heard that 21 Savage
He dropped the shit.
21 Savage dropped a new album, and like typically I don't really mess with like, well, Top 21 not really a mumble rap like that, but I don't really mess with mumble rap. But 21 Savage, this new one he got out. My favorite song is A Lot. That should come on.
That A Lot. I think I might do a cover to that.
That A Lot.
I'm JD Polo, and I rap, and I might have to do a cover to A Lot.
That one, and then it's another song that he got on there, Out for the Night. That shit.
Don't. That's for next week. We said song of the week, not songs.
Nigga, it's my songs of the week. It's the
We
same.
said song.
Nigga, it's the same
One.
It's the
Singular, not fucking plural,
it's
my
the
nigga.
same album, yo.
No, we didn't say album of the week. We said song. So
All
this
right,
give
all
us
right,
more songs to
all
talk
right.
about. This longevity. We want this podcast to last forever. If you give them the fucking whole podcast,
Nigga.
if you give them a whole album, then the fuck what?
Just listen to Out for the Night, yo.
No.
Out for the Night.
No. She said A Lot. 21 Savage A Lot. That's what the fuck y'all listening to, and that's what we got. Boom. Music video of the week. I still say Cardi B fucking money. Y'all gotta look at that. And I know a lot of people might not like my motherfucking sister, but that's my sister. You feel me? I need Cardi my sister. What you mean? Culture's my niece. Okay. Culture's my niece.
Okay, niece. All right.
I finally seen her for the first time on IG, but I love her.
Oh, okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
So I'm telling you, watch Money by Cardi B. So the movie of the week is
Oh, Bird Box show. So everybody was talking about Bird Box. I watched it. Bird Box was cool, but it was just a lot of like I'm a son, Sandra Bullock. That's the only white woman I really love. Sandra Bullock.
I love her.
Yeah, she's just she's good. I think they had a great cast. And the cast did really well, but it was just a lot of shit that they left on the table for real. Like, I don't know what the fuck the demon looked like. I just feel like I should know what that motherfucker looked like. Y'all could show me what. So basically, I don't know if everybody
Just
watched
don't ruin it for me because I have not watched Bird Box yet.
Nigga.
But just talk as if you're not ruining it.
I don't want to ruin it, but the thing of it is basically that it's this entity that shows you something about your life and it causes you to self-destruct, if that makes sense. So it causes you to kill yourself.
Oh, come on. You just say like you told the whole fucking
That's
movie.
not, but I'm just saying they're trying to find a cure and get away from it.
But I'm saying, but don't tell them. Did they show that in the previews?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But I just feel like they could have did more. Maybe they didn't have enough time. Maybe they spent all their money on the actual people that
But
they.
I'm just wondering why motherfuckers walking around like this.
Because you can't see it. Yo.
That's all I see. What you
see-
can?
You can't see it. Yo.
Can you, is anybody watching?
If you see it, it's over.
I got a blindfold.
What?
A blindfold.
What is this though?
A blindfold.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So yeah, that's it. I don't know what's coming out. I know I'm ready for.
Is there any more popcorn?
I don't think so. I'm ready for Key and Peele.
Dang, you ate that.
Key and Peele. I'm ready for that one to come out. Is it Key and Peele? That's that show. What's the guy that did what's the name of the movie? You don't know.
We don't know. We're going to move on now.
All right.
Next week, we'll talk about that shit.
I'm
Remember
ready for
that.
it, though.
So,
I know what I'm talking about.
health tip of the week. Health tip. Health tip. We're going to give you a health tip. Health tip. Health tip. Make sure you keep on this health tip. So the health tip of the week is ginger. I had my ginger tea all week thanks to my best friend's wifey. She made me some ginger tea. Shout out to Tiffany. Shout out to Tiffany. Making me my ginger tea. So I'm going to give you 10 components of ginger tea, where it helps you at. Ginger tea, number one, it slows down cancer. Number 2, it eases nausea. I am a witness, and I have a testimony to that. One day I was throwing up. I was throwing up. I was trying to throw up.
Yeah.
I ate some ginger, and it went back down.
Oh, yes.
Like no thought was a right.
You hear me? Ginger. What we got? If I got a ginger tea, what we gonna do? Pour it. We're gonna pour it.
Pour it, okay? Decreases blood sugar level. If you're dealing with high blood sugar level and you got ginger tea, what you gonna do?
Pour it.
You feel me? Then we got menstrual pains. This lady, my whole uterus is hurting. It's cramping. I feel like it's about to fall out my vagina.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You're okay.
My uterus is about to fall out of my vagina.
Oh, fuck Eve, for real.
You got the ginger tea, what you gonna do?
Pour it.
You feel me? Inflammation. I got Arthur in both knees. Arthur is here. Arthritis, that is.
Oh my God.
So you got the ginger tea, what you gonna do?
Pour it.
You feel me? So, bacterial infections, ginger tea helps with that. Don't pour it up the bacterial infected area. Just drink it, baby.
Yo. Don't pour it.
Don't pour it.
Please.
Please don't.
Don't do that.
You gonna burn.
Listen, okay?
You think Usher burn?
Let it burn.
You gonna burn.
Stomach ulcers. It will soothe and cool all stomach ulcers. Indigestion. I'm a witness of that. It helps with indigestion. It lowers cholesterol. It improves brain function and has antioxidants that help protect the brain from stress.
Okay. Thank you, ginger.
And that is ginger. Ginger is a root. It can be found in Giants, Save-A-Lot, Whole Foods, Trader Joe's,
Okay.
Aldi's.
Shout out to Aldi's, yo.
Aldi's, when I say they got clams on sale for, not clams, what I was eating? Mussels.
Mussels.
Get the box of mussels.
Oh,
Never mind. We got the box of mussels in tomato sauce for $2.99. Matter of fact, $2.49.
Right.
2 for $5. Not even 5. $4.98.
Yo.
You feel me?
Shout out to Aldi's, bro.
Shout out to Aldi's. It's the spot. So that's what we doing do. This is aggressive talk.
Yo.
This is aggressive talk where there is
No cap.
no filter.
Just talk.
Aggressive that
Dang.
is. You feel me? Make sure y'all tune into next week for our live podcast. We will be posting this verbalage.
Verbalage. Okay. You've been making some words up.
What the fuck?
Verbalage. Okay.
On YouTube. We on the words you're getting on Spotify, iTunes. Hint, hint. Sponsorship.
We get that
You
shit.
feel we gonna get it?
Well, make sure
We
y'all
might
like,
have our own fucking radio show
Let's do
in a
it.
second. You feel me?
Like, subscribe, yo.
Please
Make sure
do.
y'all send us y'all questions, any questions that y'all have.
To
Anything y'all wanna
aggressive
talk
talk 410, which is 0, at gmail.com. Anything you want to talk to, comment in the YouTube section, comment on the Instagram, comment on our Facebook. So we love you guys. We feed off you guys. We fuel off you guys. We survive off of you guys. Because if it wasn't for you, we would not be.
Thank
we
you
would
for the
have
love
no one to talk to.
Yeah, thank you for the love that y'all showing us so far, yo. We really love it. The questions and topics, y'all likes, sharing our pages. We love it, y'all.
Yeah, and we swaggy. You feel me? We swaggy.
Get it.
We swaggy. We swaggy. All right, it's aggressive talk. We signing off.
All right.
We love y'all, babies.